Hey everybody, it's Jamie from No Getting Off This Train. In today's video, I have a fairly large grocery haul, as well as a tip on how to help save stress when it comes to making a grocery list. April is National Stress Awareness Month, and each week in my newsletter, I've been sharing one tip on how to save stress while meal planning. The tip I shared in last week's newsletter that I'm also going to share today is to automate part of your grocery list. Now, back in the day, I used to use Google Docs as my grocery list. So John and I shared that one doc, and we could both add to the grocery list. And so that way it just made things a whole lot easier. And whenever I bought something from the list or finished my grocery shopping, I could delete most of those items, the ones that were one-time purchases. But the items that I bought every single week, things like eggs and milk and things, I kept those on that list. It really helps with the brain power because your brain is always trying to be as efficient as possible. So if you use a lot of brain power to make your grocery list like that, it's going to be really hard. You're likely to forget things. That was me. Nowadays, I use Trello for meal planning. That's an organizational app that's mostly used for businesses. I actually have a video, I'll link it below, on how I use Trello for meal planning. But in Trello, you can make checklists, and I make them based on what store I'm shopping at. So whenever I put an item in my cart, I check it off that list. And then at the end, when I finish, any of the items that are just one-time purchases, I delete them from the checklist, but then I can uncheck all the ones that are like my weekly staples. That way, I never forget any of my regular weekly stuff. Now, it doesn't mean I will never forget anything at all, ever, but it does really help with my brain power. This weekend, Aldi was the main hitter for my groceries. Let's get into the haul now and I'll show you what I bought. Funny story about Aldi. I walked all the way up to the front doors and they had signs all over the doors saying cash only. And I kind of freaked out because I never carry that much cash on me for groceries. But I had some, so I went in and carefully chose all the stuff that I wanted, thinking I would just go to Meijer afterward. But as soon as I walked out the door and loaded my car, I went to go put the cart back and saw they had taken down the signs. So I went right back in and did the rest of my shopping. So that was quite an adventure. Anyway, I got everything I needed, which was good. So we will start just with 1 dozen eggs. I still have some in the fridge, but I'm making a breakfast that uses a lot this week. I'm trying to find some new things in Allison's lunches because she's kind of eating a lot of the same stuff. So I got some miniature bagels to put in there for her and some other things for her breakfast as well. I got a container of these little protein yogurts, vanilla flavored. I have been using a lot of rolled oats. I know I just bought some last week, but I needed some more. And over here I've got some spinach that's going inside that egg casserole I'm making for breakfast. And some romaine hearts. I'm chopping that up just to make a big salad that we can eat from throughout the week. Then some grape tomatoes that's going inside those salads. And some strawberries here for Allison. I've got a cucumber down here. Again, I'm dicing that up and putting that in the salad. Then some miniature chocolate chips. We are running low on those. I bought a package of zucchini. I'm going to roast that up as a side item. Another thing for Allison's lunch boxes is salami. Apparently she only likes this kind of salami. The other kinds are apparently gross to her. And I got a bunch of bananas. Some of these we're going to eat with breakfast, and then once these brown a little bit, I might try to turn them into muffins or something. And a bottle of ranch dressing just for the salads. I bought 2 containers of cottage cheese this time because I'm using some of one of them in that egg and cheese casserole. And then back here we have a gallon of milk. And another thing for Allison's lunch boxes, these peanut butter filled pretzels. She enjoyed these from when I bought them from Sam's Club a while ago, so I figured she'd like them again. And I got 3 bags of veggie straws. Now I know it's a lot, but I'm taking some of these to small group with me. They're not all for me, although I would not complain. And for Allison, I got a box of the yogurt tubes. They're blueberry and strawberry. And I picked up a bottle of oregano. I needed basil too, but they didn't even have like a section for the basil. So maybe they just don't have it right now, or they don't ever have it. I don't know. But I needed that one at least.
And also for Allison, this is a 3-pack of like little snack packs. So there's sharp white cheddar cheese, there's chocolate chunks, raspberry flavored dried cranberries, and graham cracker bites. So that might be a nice after school snack or something. And then a couple of Lunchables. This one is the ham and cheese and crackers, and then the nachos one for her. And I needed some cheese, so I got 2 bags. One of them is shredded mozzarella, and the other one is shredded cheddar. Then some yogurt, just for my snacks. Back here is some spaghetti sauce, tomato, basil, and garlic that's going in a recipe. And some ham. I'm making sandwiches, just kind of like as a backup lunch or a dinner in case we need it. And a loaf of Italian bread to go with it. And back here I got a box of penne pasta to use in that recipe. And then lastly is some frozen items. I got 3 bags of frozen broccoli, then a bag of frozen stir-fry vegetables. I'm making like a curry type dinner. And then lastly, a bag of blueberries. I had been putting these in my yogurts at night, and frozen blueberries and yogurt are one of the best snacks ever.
My total for this weekend was $104.48. So I spent a little bit of money at Meijer the other day, just a flash food order, a big box of apples, and then just a couple of little things I didn't really need to show on the haul. I've got things a little bit easier this week as far as the meal plan goes. One day I'm just making a simple pasta with spaghetti sauce, and then some frozen broccoli, and then garlic bread. Aldi was actually out of the Texas toast now that I think about it, so I'm gonna have to go to the store and buy it somewhere else. I'm also making curried ground turkey bowls. I have ground turkey in the freezer, so I'm going to cook that along with some, I bought coconut milk, and then I also have some curry paste and curry powder. I'm gonna cook all of that together and then serve it with rice and then that bag of stir-fry vegetables. I had to get another meatball recipe in here too. If you missed my video last week on ways to use up leftover meatballs, you can check that out right now. I've got the video in the description. But I'm making a 1-pan meatball casserole, and that's going to be featured in one of my other videos coming up soon as well. Next up is quesadillas, and I had most of the ingredients already. I have a few leftover tortillas, and then I have a can of black beans, and then I bought the cheese for it, and then, I gotta go buy some sour cream because Aldi was out of sour cream. Those are the main dinners. I also bought things for sandwiches just in case we don't have enough leftovers. And then for breakfast, I am making an egg and cheese casserole. So those has like cottage cheese and spinach in it. I needed to retake some photos for my blog post, and any recipes that I have will be linked down in the description. We're getting close to the end of the school year. I haven't updated my other channel, Bacon Family Adventures, in quite a while, but I'm hoping that this summer I'll be able to post a lot more because it was mostly things that we did as a family, and now that Allison's in school, we don't do a whole lot. So hopefully I'll be able to update that one a little bit more often. As always, make sure you subscribe, like this video, and ring that bell so you'll be notified when all my other videos come out. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you later. Did you know I offer one-on-one nutrition coaching? Whether your goal is to lose weight, eat healthier, or just want to know how to get started, I can help. You can schedule a free weight loss discovery call by using the link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I can't wait to chat with you.